newspapers very much, which is a good thing because I'm a very private person. But a few months ago, there's a story about me in the Irish Mirror. Started in the Irish Mirror and I moved across to all of the UK tabloids as well. And the story was this. The story was that I'd been on a huge health kick and had lost a dramatic amount of weight. Now, I can't see all of your faces, but the ones I can see down here, you're right to have this expression on them. Huh? I've not been on a health kick, I've not lost any weight. In fact, I'm fatter than I've ever been, and I could not give less of a shit. Came to the conclusion, their story, if you like. They found a photograph I was in, a sort of group shot that was taken at the end of a TV record. They compared that to a photograph a friend had taken of me, and they cross-referenced those two photographs with a third one from my Instagram account. So the group shot was a photograph taken at the end of an episode of Never Mind the Buzzcocks, and I had my arm around Lethal Bizzle. Now, if you're over 20, just pretend I said David Essex. Doesn't matter who that was. But whenever you've got your arm around somebody, everything lifts up. It's very unflattering, and of course I don't get to okay that photograph. The one they compared it to, the one a friend had taken of me, was nice, because your friends take nice photos of you because your friends like you. And also your friends don't mind if you take their phones off them and delete all of the ones you fucking hate. So they compared those two and they cross-referenced them with a third one from my Instagram account, which was of some Satsumas. I shit you not, ladies and gentlemen, this is journalism today. Now, what I didn't like about it was the story wasn't fat woman gets thin, which is not news anyway. The story was fat woman gets better, and that boils my piss. The idea that women are told by the media that only one body shape is allowed and everything else is disgusting and needs rectifying is something I, quite frankly, will not fucking tolerate. And I stand beside any woman at all, I feel huge. I feel like a wardrobe. But if I wander around Asda, I blend in. If I stand beside any woman on the telly, say Amanda Holden, lovely woman. If I stand beside Amanda Holden, she looks like my next meal. Oh, has my Deliveroo arrived? Sorry, I didn't see you there, Amanda. You shouldn't hold a plastic fork like that. It's very confusing for people like me. Oh, I'll pick up what I think is a crisp off the floor. Turns out it's Kylie fucking Minogue. She's got to get to a show, guys. Let's give her a hand. The thing is, I've got a belly. Give us a cheer if you've got a belly. Some of your bellies might be bigger than mine. Some of them might be smaller than mine. Doesn't fucking matter. What I don't understand is why I'm supposed to hate my belly. I quite like my belly. It's full of things I love. I do. I quite like it. Sometimes I rub it like this for comfort. Now, if this was pregnant, people would want to touch it, wouldn't they? If this was pregnant, people would ask about the sex, and I'd say it's pretty much the same way you do, just a bit more slappy. If this was pregnant, people would ask, when's it due? And I'd say, it sort of depends what I've had for my tea. If it's bread, I'd stand well back if I were you. To be fair, it was once scanned, but that was by accident at a self-service checkout. There's no mystery to it, there's no magic to it. The reason I've got a belly is because I like to eat food. It's really that straightforward. Have you ever been in a restaurant and ordered one dessert and 2 spoons? One dessert and 2 spoons, so you can get it in faster? But what I say to you, if you've got a belly, next time you see your belly, maybe you're getting ready for bed after the show, maybe you're in the shower in the morning, whenever it is, just give it a little comfort and rub. And just say to yourself, some people are beach body ready, and some of us are Christmas body ready. I do genuinely worry about people who are beach body ready at Christmas, because they're like, oh, God, I've just had a matchmaker and I'm stuffed. And I'm like, well, I've been training for this all year, get out me fucking way. I do sometimes get myself in a bit of a tizzy about these things, though. Do you ever start a conversation with your partner with the words, you know what? And they know just to shut the fuck up. I had one of those very conversations about this exact thing with my husband quite recently. I said to him, you know what? I said, you know what? When I'm on the telly, I feel like a fucking giant sometimes. I feel like a fucking giant. I said, you know what, I bet next time I'm on one of those chat shows like Graham Norton or Jonathan Ross, they'll have all the Hollywood stars lined up on the sofa, the teeny tiny Hollywood stars all lined up on the sofa. Then when it's my turn to come out, they won't say my name. No, they'll all just stand up and go, fee, fi, all their wine glasses will ripple like in Jurassic fucking Park, and I won't get to sit on that sofa. No, they'll just open a window and it'll be my massive fucking eye. And my husband said, that's not what I thought you were going to say. So what did you think I was going to say? He said, I thought you were going to say that when you sat on the sofa, all the Hollywood stars went flying.